Today is your best day because you're in the presence of the Lord. Today, I'm truly excited because I'm alive. The sun is shining. And I have a few quotes, a few thoughts I'd like to share from one of the books that I've been reading. That means a lot to me. Today is your best day. And this is written by Roy Lessin. So first, on page 56, he has, God is working out a plan just for you. Don't you feel special? Because God is working out a plan just for you, just for me. I'm excited about that. The Lord will lead you today in his perfect way and wisdom. And that's comforting and assuring. Now, on page 128, it goes like this. Jesus is saying things to you today that will make your hopes soar, increase your faith, and cause your heart to grow closer to his. And he says, here are some things that Jesus is saying to you today, and some of the things he isn't saying. He doesn't say, get away from me. He says, come to me. He doesn't say, what I have to give is not available to you. He says, abide in me. He doesn't say, you'll have to make it on your own. He says, I am your shepherd. He doesn't say, you'll have to figure things out for yourself. He says, I am the truth. He doesn't say, I never want to see you again. He says, I am with you always. He doesn't say, you'll have to turn around and go back. He says, follow me. He doesn't say, I will cut off from you my blessings. He says, come to me and drink. He doesn't say, I cannot use you. He says, I will make you fishers of men. He doesn't say, give me a good reason to love you. He says, I love you. He doesn't say, you don't fit in my circle. He says, I have called you friend. He doesn't say, you are of no interest in me. He says, I have prayed for you. Now, if he prays for you, why should you worry? Why should we worry? And lastly, under this caption, he doesn't say, you will not be welcome in heaven. He says, I go to prepare a place for you. And if he's gone to prepare a place for you, for us, he will come back. What he requires of us to do his will, to do his statutes, to do his commandments, to follow through. Because he's definitely coming back, because he will not lie. He's just truth, truth, truth. What he says, he made a promise that he'll come again, he'll come back, and that's exactly what he means. So my friend, it behoves all of us to ensure that our names are written there by being obedient to his requirement. You'll be blessed. You'll be blessed. These are just words that can encourage us along the way. Just remembering you're never alone. He's always with you. So be encouraged, even when you're down in the valley, and even when you're up the mountaintop. He will not leave you. He's there with you. He was there with the Hebrew boys in the fire. He was there with Daniel in the lion's den. He was there with Esther. He was there with Elijah. He was there with Moses. He was there with Elisha. He was there with the widow from Zarephath. Yes, and he's there with you, and he's there with me. And that's comforting. Have a blessed day. How can you connect with me? Well, you can connect with me on YouTube at Miriam Amanda Smith. Yes, you can connect with me. Where? You can connect with me on Spotify, on Apple. Yes. And of course, on Instagram, Podcast Mir. These are just words of encouragement that have encouraged me, and I just want to share it with the world. Subscribe, comment. I will do appreciate that. Keep coming and share this with someone else. Thank you. Thank you. Bye.